Alright, guys. Let me just make sure everything's set up and working, and we will begin. Looks like we're good to go. It looks like we are good to go. Alright, welcome, Chibi. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get started. Everything's working. We're going to start. Alright, guys. Here's how it works. We are playing a game night. I'm going to host it, and everybody watching is going to play. If you get a point in this game, you enter the scoreboard. And if it's your first time entering the scoreboard, you will get your name added to the Hall of Fame where you never leave, and whoever gets the most points in one stream will enter the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, the Hall of Champions. The first person, hello, Ken. The first person, we got a sub. The first person to tell me and correctly guess, it is not a monkey, the first person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. GB, welcome back. Ken, welcome. You guys are allowed as many guesses as you'd like. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a sword, GB. It is not a sword. Not a flower. It is not flowers. It is not a ray gun. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get the first point on the scoreboard. It is not a shield. It is not a shield. These are good guesses, Chibi. These are good guesses. These are good guesses. Right, so get a firework for every sub. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mustang? All right, guys, first person to correctly tell me what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. Who do we have? We just started. Whoever gets the most points in one stream will join the Hall of Champions down below. And if you ever earn a point on this game, you will join the Hall of Fame, where once your name enters, it never leaves. Oh, almost dropped to that. Almost even said what it was. That would have been bad. First person to guess what I'm making. It is not a Lambo, Jackson. It's a good guess. It is not a Lambo. It's a good guess. It's a good guess. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a chicken. It is not a bee. It is not Mickey Mouse. These are good guesses. These are good guesses. These are good guesses. Almost there. It's not a bunny. It's not a butterfly. Close to a fish, but you have to be a little bit more specific than a fish. You have to be a little bit more specific than a fish. It's coming apart a little bit. There you go. That was the wrong way. Alright guys, very close, very close. Rather big fish. It's not a shark. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. Alright guys, it is a huge fish found in the... It's not a dolphin, but it is close. It is very close to a dolphin. First person. We got another sub. Maybe go ahead and get the fireworks going. It is, yes, it is an orca. It's close enough. It is a whale. It is a whale. Orca is correct. Close enough. All right, Jonathan. Congratulations on being the first person on the scoreboard. And Jonathan, it looks like you are new here. So I'm going to add your name after the stream to the Hall of Fame, where once you enter, you never leave. Let me go ahead and add Jonathan to the scoreboard, and we will continue on. Congratulations, Jonathan. All right, guys, we play different games on here, and the first person to correctly guess what I'm making for this game gets a point on the scoreboard. Just tuned in, but you're doing great. You're doing great. And once you guys' names enter the Hall of Fame, you never leave. You never leave. All right, guys, we're continuing on with the balloon game. It is not eggs. It is not eggs. Who will be the first person to get it? First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. And whoever gets the most points in one stream enters the Hall of Champions. You guys are allowed as many guesses as you'd like. Just one guess per comment. It's easier for me. All right, guys, what do we have? It is done. First person to correctly guess what I've made will get a point on the scoreboard. Yes, it is a sword. That is correct, Jonathan. That is correct. Congratulations on your next point. We have Jonathan in the lead. We have Jonathan in the lead. Who will join him on the scoreboard? Person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. We have Jonathan in the lead, currently on his way to the Hall of Champions. All right. Here it is. Who will correctly guess what I have made first and earn a point on the scoreboard? Ooh, jump scare. Yes! Welcome back, Pikachu. Chibi, it is a swan. That is correct. Chibi, let me add your name to the scoreboard. Welcome. And Chibi's already in the Hall of Fame. Welcome back, Chibi, and welcome back, Pikachu. All right, Chibi entering the scoreboard. We're going to go on to the next one. Congratulations. We have 2 people on the scoreboard currently tonight. We will get to the wheel, Chibi. Once we have a few more players, we will get to the wheel. Wheel is one of my favorite parts about this, where we will switch up the game mode. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a dog. That is a good guess. It is not a dog. Awesome. Alright, guys. It is not a hammer. It is not a hammer. First person to correctly guess what I have made will get a point on the scoreboard. Is a little bit of a hint. Yes, it is a gun. Gun or ray gun. They're both acceptable answers. We're going to go ahead and give it to who said first. It was Pikachu. Congratulations, Pikachu. I'm going to add your name to the scoreboard. Pikachu, I know I've seen you on here before. However, I don't actually know if you've made it to the Hall of Fame yet. So, in case you haven't, I will be checking my document later, and you will be entering the Hall of Fame if you're not already in here. Which once your name leaves the Hall of Fame, once your name leaves the Hall of Fame, you never, or once you enter the Hall of Fame, you never leave. All right, guys, right on to the next balloon. Right on to the next balloon. So we have a couple more players. We will spin the wheel. You did well. Congratulations. You typed fast, and it paid off. All right, guys. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. All right, it's already done. Who's going to get it? This is an easy one. This is a classic. This is what a lot of people first learn when they correct Chibi. Congratulations. You're so close, Pikachu. You were so close. Oh. Thank you. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Guys, we will stream for 2 hours, and then we'll be streaming 2 more times today, so 3 people will be added to the Hall of Champions. Many opportunities to join the Hall of Champions on the weekend. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a bear. It is not a bear. Go ahead and start drawing the face sometimes, and only sometimes does it help. And let me make sure you guys can actually see the face. It is not quite a cat. Cat is close, but it's not quite right. First person to tell me what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is a lion. That would be correct, Pikachu. That would be correct. Let me go ahead and give you your point on the scoreboard. We have 3 people tied for first place. All right, moving on to the next one. First person to correctly tell me what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. First person to correctly guess. Yes, anybody? Yes, Supernova, welcome. Anybody can play. All you have to do is comment to play. All you have to do is comment to play. Welcome. Welcome. First person to correctly guess what I am playing, or I'm sorry, what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. All right, guys, it's done. We're already trying. The color does not matter because some people are too good at this, and I have to be careful with colors. First person to correctly guess what I have made will get a point on the scoreboard. B is correct, Pikachu. Congratulations. Let me go ahead and give you your point. Oh, and Pikachu, it looks like you just took the lead for first place. You are on your way. Welcome back, Phantom. You're on your way to entering the Hall of Champions, where one person will enter the Hall of Champions every single stream. And if it's your first time earning a point on this stream, you will be entered into the Hall of Fame, where once your name enters, you never leave. Good job, Pikachu. You are in the thing. Whoa, you got a screen. Yeah, what's up, Phantom? I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I've been improving it. You know, stream's always a work in progress. This will be the stream for this weekend. We got 3 going on today, and then I'm introducing an entire new setup and game mode next weekend that I'm very excited for. I'll be adding new games hopefully every single week to the stream, cycling old ones out, adding new ones. First person to correct is not a heart. First person to correctly tell me what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is a flower. That is correct. It is a flower. Good job, Pikachu. Let me go ahead and finish the flower, and then I will add your name to the scoreboard. Got a lot of regulars in right now, which is exactly why I try to learn new balloons every single day to keep it fresh. It's the first thing you saw me make. That is awesome. All right, it was flower on my screen who got... I'm sorry, Pikachu, who said flower first. And this is exactly why I have to learn new ones all of the time. On my screen, it does say that Pikachu got flower first. Alright, guys, I'm just going to grab a handful of balloons. Alright, guys, I learned a lot of new ones. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a hot dog. You want to play Blurt? All right, we'll play Blurt right after this one. I really enjoy Blurt. A lot of people also really enjoy Blurt. I'm quite a fan of Blurt. We're going to play Blurt next, guys. Blurt is one of my favorites on this game, and it is a fan favorite as well. We're going to finish this one. First person. All of you regulars, you haven't seen this one yet. First person to correctly tell me what I have made will get a point on the scoreboard. Once I finish, you guys can start guessing immediately. First person to get it. It is a mouse. That is correct. It is a mouse. Good job, Phantom. And we're gonna go ahead and switch to Blurt right after I give Phantom his point. All right, Phantom. Welcome to the scoreboard. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and we are going to move on to Blurt. So this is how Blurt works. Oh, you think it was it was Javier first. It was Javier. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, Javier, I didn't even see you in here. The blue one kind of messes me up. Well, you guys know I like to keep things fair, and if I make a mistake, I do not take a point off of the scoreboard. So let me go ahead and add Javier to the scoreboard. I didn't even see that blue name. Makes it a little bit difficult sometimes, but that's okay. I'm just adjusting. The stream is new and developing. All right, guys, we're going to move on to Blurt. The first person to tell me, I'm going to give you guys the definition to 2 words. The first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. The first definition is to jump on 1 foot. The second definition is an outer garment worn by women and girls that usually has a top and skirt made in 1 piece. Up to 2 points will be handed out this round. We are playing Blurt. Phantom, this is called Blurt. This is where I give you the definition to 2 words. If you tell me either word, you get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. Hopping is correct. Hopping is correct. Garrett, welcome. The second definition is an outer... You're going to do one thing and then leave? All right, cool. The second definition, an outer garment worn by women and girls that usually has a top and skirt made in 1 piece. Let me go ahead and add Garrett to the scoreboard. Welcome back, Garrett. Dress would be correct, Pikachu. Let me go ahead and give you your point. Pikachu, you're in the lead with 5 points. All right, guys, the correct answers were hop and dress. We're going to go ahead and go on to the next round. We're going to play another round of Blurt. Now, the rules for Blurt are I'm going to give you the definition to 2 words. If you tell me either of the words, you will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out this round. The first definition, a trip or vacation taken by 2 people who have just been married. The second definition, a wall built across a river or stream to control the level of the water. Hello, Imania. The first definition, a trip or vacation taken by 2 people who have just been married. The second definition, a wall built across a river or stream to control the level of the water. Honeymoon is correct, and dam is correct. Let me go ahead and see who said them first. It looks like on my screen, Javier said honeymoon first. Javier, you're gonna get your point. Gotta use the right colored marker here. Now, who said damn first? It looks like on my screen, Phantom said damn first. Congratulations, Phantom. And Javier for earning a point. All right, we're gonna play another round of Blurt. All right, guys, I'm going to give you the definition of 2 words. The first person to tell me the word for either definition will earn a point. Up to 2 points will be handed out. Chibi, you said it was you. Chibi, on my screen, it does say Phantom is above you. Hey, welcome back, Anissa. And I can always grab, nope, on my screen it says honeymoon. It says Javier said honeymoon first. Guys, I can always grab my phone and show you. Very soon I will have it to where I can display the chat live on here, and we always use mine as a tiebreaker. All right, guys, we're going to move on to Blurt, where I'm going to give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to say the word for either definition will get a point. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, a male child who is not yet a man. The second definition, a musical instrument with a round body, a neck with frets, and 5 strings that are plucked. Boy is correct. You guys said it so close at the same time. However, Chibi got it first. The second one is a musical instrument with a round body, a neck with frets, and 5 strings that are plucked. It is not a guitar. It is not a guitar. Let me go ahead and Chibi got it first on here. And guys, I will be adding a screen so I can have the chat shown live so you guys can see, because it's the first person that it is not a cello. The first person on my screen to say it will be getting the point. Internet latency is a little bit weird. A musical instrument with a round body, a neck with frets, and 5 strings that are plucked. It is not a sitar. and I'm not sure what that is, but a musical instrument with a round body, a neck with frets, and 5 strings that are plucked. It is a banjo. Congratulations, Phantom. That is correct. It is a banjo. We're going to do another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points are handed out. The first definition: a tool with 2 or more sharp points at one end and a handle at the other, used to take up food or pitch hay. The second definition: 12 o'clock in the daytime. I'm going to go ahead and see if that makes it a little bit easier. Hey, Hazley, we're playing a game. We're playing a game. It is not repeat. Oh, can I repeat? Yes. The first definition: a tool with 2 or more sharp points at one end and a handle at the other, used to take up food or pitch hay. The second definition: 12 o'clock in the daytime. It is not a knife. It is noon is correct for the second one. I will repeat. And fork is correct for the first one. It was noon. It was fork and noon. All right, guys, let me go ahead and see who said either first, and they will get a point. So it looks like Anissa said noon first. Anissa, welcome to the scoreboard. And Anissa, I know you're already on the Hall of Fame. Let me go ahead and give you your point. And it looks like Anissa got a point, and Javier, where are you, Javier? You got a point as well. All right, guys, we're going to continue with Blurt. Hazley, we are playing a game here. Hazley, we're playing a game. And if you were I host the games, you guys play the games. You can play just by commenting. If you get a point, I put it on the scoreboard. If it's your first time ever getting a point in this game, you will enter the Hall of Fame. And if you get the most points in one stream, you will enter the Hall of Champions. We're going to go ahead and play another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition for 2 words. And if you tell me the word to either definition, yes, Phantom, I've added a lot. If you tell me the word for either definition, I will give you a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition: the day after today. The second definition: a short, sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or a blouse. The first, yes, tomorrow would be correct. Yes, a lot has changed since Friday. The second definition: a short, sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or a blouse. A short, sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or a blouse. And I'm going to go ahead and give Phantom the point for the first one. And we are still looking for the word for the second one. It is not a tank top. It is not a tank top. All right, Chibi, thank you so much for joining. It's been fun. It is not. Nope. A short, sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or a blouse. Whoever can tell me the word to this definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Currently, Pikachu is in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. It is not a sweater. A short, sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or a blouse. And this is a Webster's Dictionary definition. First person to get it correct. Vest is correct. Good job, Javier. All right, we're going to go ahead and read another Blurt. This is where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for this definition, for either definition, will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition: the sound a cat makes. The second definition: a short letter or message. The first definition: the sound a cat makes. Meow is correct. The second definition: a short letter or message. It looks like on my chat is not correct. It looks like on my screen, Anissa said meow. First, let me go ahead and give Anissa your point. Note is correct. Note is correct. Good job. Good job. Who said note first? It looks like Anissa said note first. All right, moving on to the next round of Blurt. Yes, Anissa did win twice. I already gave her the point for the first one when I was waiting for you guys to get the second one. All right, we're going to play another round of Blurt where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to tell me either word gets a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 words will be handed out. The first definition, a cloth covering for the foot reaching no higher than the knee. The second definition, one of many kinds of reptiles that lived millions of years ago. Sock is correct. The second definition, one of many kinds of reptiles that lived millions of years ago. And dinosaur is correct. The first person on my screen to say socks was Anissa. The first person to say dinosaur was Javier. 1 point for Anissa, 1 point for Javier. Man, Anissa, you are fast at this. You are fast at this. Remember, whoever gets the most points on the scoreboard by the end of the stream will enter the Hall of Champions. One person will enter the Hall of Champions every single stream. All right. We're going to play another round of Blurt, guys, where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, an untrue statement made by someone who knows that it is untrue. The second definition, an instrument with a sharp blade that is used to shave hair. Lie is correct. The second definition, an instrument with a sharp blade that is used to shave hair. And razor is correct. It looks like Phantom got the point for lie and Javier got the point for razor. And right where Javier, it looks like you just took the lead for first place. Congratulations. However, he's already on the Hall of Champions, so if he gets first today, I will be picking the person with the next amount of points. And Phantom, I cannot forget your point as well. All right, guys, carrying on, we're going to play another round of Blurt where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, an animal with a long tail that is related to the mouse. The second definition, a dried plum. The first definition, an animal with a long tail that is related to the mouse. It is not a rodent. The second definition, a dried plum. It is a rat. That is correct, Anissa. All right, the second definition, a dried plum. I'm going to go ahead and give Anissa her point for the first answer. The second one is a dried plum. It is not a raisin. Bad Bunny H, you put my name as Jonathan to name. Prune is correct, Phantom. Congratulations. Oh, Phantom and Javier are tied for first. All right, guys, continuing on, we're going to play some dried fruit. I don't know. That's funny. We're going to play another round of Blurt where I give you the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, the son of a king or queen. The second definition, the hair that grows on a man's face. The first definition, the son of a king or queen. Prince is correct. The second definition, the hair that grows on a man's face. It is not a beard. This is actually kind of a weird one. Who looks like Phantom got a point for Prince. It is not facial hair. It is not mustache. I'm going to go ahead and give Phantom the point for Prince. All right, we're waiting for the definition for the second one. It is not fuzz. I would actually be surprised if you guys got this one. The hair that grows on a man's face. Oh, Phantom is already on the Hall of Champions, so Phantom or Javier get first. We're going to take the person who gets the second most, or I guess third most amount of points. Since Phantom and Javier are already on the Hall of Champions, it looks like Anissa is tied with Pikachu for entering. Bad Bunny, it is not a goatee. It is, you guys, these answers are all right, but this is the dictionary definition of an, yes, Garrett, it is whisker. Bad Bunny, if you get 1 pick on the scoreboard and you will enter the Hall of Fame. Never leave. However, you have to earn your spot on the Hall of Fame. Yes, it is a whisker. Garrett, congratulations. I'm giving you a point. I forgot. Javier and Phantom, OGs, are already on the Hall of Champions. So one person besides those 2 will enter the Hall of Champions tonight. All right, guys, continuing on. We are going to play another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, a network of fine, silky threads woven by a spider. The second definition, a series of questions or tasks to determine a person's knowledge or ability. No problem, Bad Bunny. You can come back anytime and earn a spot on the scoreboard. All you have to do is be the first person to tell me the correct answer in whatever game we are currently playing. A web is correct. Congratulations, Garrett. All right, guys. And test is correct. Congratulations, Phantom. 1 point to Garrett. 1 point to Phantom. Playing another round of Blurt. Do you still need me to repeat it? I'll repeat them just so you guys know. A network of fine silky threads woven by a spider was web. A series of questions or tasks to determine a person's knowledge or ability was test. Phantom, that test was the one you got correct. We're going to play one more round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be given out. The first definition, the organ that pumps blood throughout the body. The second definition, an elastic band stretched between the prongs of a Y-shaped stick. Oh, we got ourselves. We'll go ahead and give the fireworks. Heart is correct. All right, guys, the second definition, an elastic band stretched between the prongs of a Y-shaped stick. An elastic band stretched between the prongs of a Y-shaped stick. And it looks like Phantom was the first person to say heart for the first one, so we're waiting for the word for the second definition. Slingshot is correct. Slingshot is correct, which was an elastic band stretched between the prongs of a Y-shaped stick. Congratulations, Javier, for your point. All right, guys, we are going to do something a little bit fun right now. We are going to spin the wheel, and we are going to determine what game to play next. All right, what do we have? We have balloon. All right, guys, you know the name of the game. What's that balloon? The first person to correctly tell me what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Nisa, that's okay. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Hey, Luke, welcome back. That's okay. Come back another time and play. I'll be streaming 2 more times today. It is not a dog. First person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. It is not a sword. Pushto, that's an interesting language. Alright, guys, first person to correctly guess what I am making with a point on the scoreboard. It is not a bow. It is not a flower. It is correct. It is a laser gun. Phantom, congratulations for your point. Alright. Hey, welcome back, Chibi. All right, guys, carrying on. The first person to correctly... Hey, welcome back, Charlie! First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Whoever gets the most points, that firework is for anybody who subs. You get a firework as an entry to this game. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Remember, whoever gets the most points in one stream will enter the Hall of Champions. Only one person enters the Hall of Champions per stream. But one person will enter the Hall of Champions every single stream. Let me turn up the lights so you guys can see what I am making. Welcome back, Charlie. Charlie was the most recent introduction to the Hall of Champions. It is not a sword. See a lot of regulars coming back. This is awesome, and it's because of you guys that I have to learn new balloons every single day to stay ahead of you guys. It is not a tiger. It is not a snake. It is not a mouse. It is not a camel. It is not a camel. It is not a giraffe. It is not a giraffe. Good guesses. These are good guesses. It is not a butterfly. It is an elephant. That is correct. It is an elephant. Good job. All right, guys. I'm going to make sure that the point fairly goes out. Let me see who said it first on my screen. It looks like Javier did so far. However, I'm just going to go back and confirm. Yes. Congratulations, Javier, for your point on the scoreboard. All right, continuing on. First person 2. Yes, Phantom, you guys came in so close. It was so close. The first person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Very close, Phantom. Phantom and Javier, 2 champions in the Hall. Actually have 3 champions in the Hall of Champions right now. Phantom, Javier, Charlie. We got a lot of champions in tonight, and since there's so many, doesn't matter if they win. You're only entered into the Hall of Champions once. So we'll be taking the next person. It is not a B. So it looks like Anissa and Pikachu are currently tied for entering the Hall of Champions. Isn't that exciting? Is not. Oh, it is a mouse. It is a mouse. I'm going to go ahead and finish the mouse so that way regular players can see what the mouse looks like. And I'm going to make sure that Phantom said it first and that nobody else said it first and give a point to whoever earned it first. Congratulations. It was a mouse. It was a little bit of a... Yes, it was a little mouse. All right. Charlie, yes, you did say it, but Phantom on my screen has it right above you. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris Kits, welcome back, welcome back. On my screen, it does say... Oh, wait, Charlie said it twice, but Charlie said it way before. Never mind. See, and this is why I check. This is why I check. Charlie, you are right. You did say it right after Phantom, but you also said it way before Phantom. So, Charlie, you're going to go ahead and get that point. Charlie, welcome back to the screen. It does look like this is your first time on the scoreboard today. So, let me go ahead and add your name to the scoreboard for today. Yeah, this is why I'm trying to watch the chat while I'm playing, and so I like to confirm. I don't always do my best, but I do try to make it fair. All right, guys, first person to correctly guess what I'm making will get a point on the scoreboard. Bear with me on this one, guys. I just learned this one. Let's hope it goes good. I popped this one the first 3 times. I tried to learn it today, so I hope it goes better live. But I am okay with making mistakes, so... It is not a sword. It is not a chimp. Not a chimp. This one's going to be deceptive until it's almost done. This one's going to be deceptive until it's almost done. It is not a monkey. It is not a flower. First person to correctly guess. It is not an axe. It is not a crab. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Alright. First person. It is not a shark. It is not a dolphin. Okay. A little tricky here. Wait a second. Let's see if we got it. Finish this twist off. All right. All right, guys, I do see the correct answer. It is a frog. Congratulations. It is a frog. Let me see, make sure the eyes are a little bit more visible for you guys. Go ahead and draw the face. I'm going to go ahead and see who said frog first. It is a frog. Chibi, you would like to play Battleships? Sure, we'll do a round of Battleships. Give me 1 second. Do not start guessing yet. I have to give out the point for frog first. Let me give out the point for frog. It does look like it went to Phantom. Congratulations. Let me go ahead and give Phantom the point. All right, guys. As per requested, we are going to play a round of Battleship. Blurt is good. I love Blurt. We're going to do Blurt right after Battleship. We might go on break. Let me see how long we've been streaming. We might take a 5-minute break after Battleship. We'll probably do Battleship and a couple Blurt and take a 5-minute break. Okay, guys, so this is how Battleship works. I have a bunch of ships hidden on my field. You guys are going to be shooting cannons at my ship. And when I say go, you guys are going to start giving. All right, just go ahead and go. You guys, you regulars, just start. All right, so you have to pair a letter and a number. The letter must be between A and J. The number must be between 1 and 10. The first person to hit that spot on the ship will get a point. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer since you guys are already starting. Go ahead and pair a letter and a number. The first person to hit that spot on the ship will get a point. Many, many points can be handed out this round, or none at all if you all miss. We are playing Battleship. Many points can be handed out on the scoreboard tonight. Yeah, well, Kevin, you guys are allowed as many guesses as you want. You're only allowed 1 guess per comment, though, so it's easier for me to keep track of. All right. Time is out. All right, guys, time is out. I'm going to go ahead and start. You can do as many as you want, Phantom. You just have about 30 seconds or so till I stop the timer and hit done in the chat. So you can guess as many times as you want for Battleship. Just shoot as fast as you can. You're welcome, Chibi. As many times as you want. Oh, that's okay, Phantom. That's okay, Phantom. That is okay. We will be playing Battleship again tonight because this appears to be a fan favorite. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and read off the answers for Battleship, and we're going to see who got points. Let me get these mice out of here. All right, reading it off. Let's see, guys. We have D5 is a hit. Congratulations. Who said D5? That would be Charlie. Charlie said D5. Let me go ahead and give Charlie their point. Continuing on, we have A1 is a miss. A3 is a miss. A1 is a miss. J6 is a miss. B3 hit. Congratulations. Let's see who said B3. That would be Javier. Javier, let me go ahead and give you your point. All right. Continuing on, we have A5 hit. Congratulations on the point. Let's gonna see who said A5. That would be Charlie said A5. Continuing on, we have C3 is a miss, D3 is a miss, J9 is a miss, E3 is a miss, J9 is a miss, F3 is a miss, J8 miss, E4 miss. Scroll down, G3 miss, J7 miss, A10 miss, I8 miss, H3 H3. Hit. Congratulations on the point. Let's see who said H3. Give me 1 second, guys. It was Javier. Congratulations, Javier. Let me go ahead and give you your point. And continuing on, F4. Hit. Let's see who said F4. That'd be Charlie. Congratulations, Charlie. Let me go ahead and give you your point on the scoreboard. Continuing on. A6. Hit. Congratulations. Who said A6? That would be Chibi. Let me go ahead and give you your point, Chibi. All right. I3. Miss. J6. J6 is a miss. F7. Hit. F7 is a hit. Who said F7? That would be Charlie. Let me give you your point, Charlie. All right. J3. Miss. I10. Miss. I2. Miss. AQ. Not on here. I1. Miss. A1. Miss. B1. Hit. B1 is a hit. Let me see who said B1. That would be Chibi. Let me give another point to Chibi. Let me give one more point to Chibi, and then we're going to continue on for the rest of the guesses. G5. Miss. D8. Miss. D4. That is a hit. Congratulations, D4 is a hit. Who said D4? That would be Anissa. Let me go ahead and give Anissa their point. All right. J1. Miss. A10. Miss. All right, guys. That would be it. Everybody got their points. We're going to continue on. There are many points that were given out that round, and I realized that the red marker made it very, very hard for me to read the score. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the scoreboard just a little bit, and I will not be using red marker next time. The stream is still a work in progress, so it's a lot of trial and error. Please bear with me on some of it. Congratulations to everybody who got their points. I'm going to go ahead and catch up with the players, and then we're going to move on to Blurt, because amongst many of you, really enjoy Blurt. Yes, Phantom, for future reference, you're allowed as many as you like. Yes, Phantom, he left, but I will be streaming 2 more times tonight. 2 more times tonight. All right, everybody, that was really good. All right, guys, we're going to continue on to Blurt. Let me see how much time we have before our break. We're going to play 2 rounds of Blurt, and then we're going to take a 5-minute break. Currently, who is in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions? It looks like Anissa, you are currently in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. We are almost halfway through the stream. Stick around. You might be the person to enter. All right, guys, we're going to play Blurt, where I give you the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will earn a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out this round. The first definition, a bad dream that is very frightening. The second definition, a sharp point that grows from the stem of a plant. The first definition, a bad dream that is very frightening. The second definition, a sharp point that grows from the stem of a plant. Nightmare is correct. Thorn is correct. And it looks like on my screen, Anissa, you are getting both of those points. All right, we're going to play another round of Blurt, and then we're going to take a 5-minute break. Okay, here are the 2 definitions. I'm going to give you guys a definition of 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. The first definition, a huge animal of Africa or Asia with 2 large curved tusks and a long trunk. The second definition, a gas with tiny particles in it, given off by something burning. The first definition, a huge animal of Africa. That is correct. It is an elephant. A huge animal of Africa. A huge animal of Africa or Asia with 2 large curved tusks and a long trunk. The second definition is, it is not petrol, a gas with tiny particles in it, given off by something burning. First person to tell me this will get it. It is not diesel. First person to tell me this will get it. This is the Webster Dictionary definition. A gas with tiny particles in it. Smoke is correct. Given off by something burning. Smoke is correct. And the point is going to go to Nisa. All right, guys, when you hear the sound of the gong, that means the 5-minute break has started. And when you hear the sound of the laser, that means the 5-minute break is over. You guys will know as soon as we're set up, we'll be taking a 5-minute break. I will be coming back, and I do keep a stopwatch on me so that way I can be back in exactly 5 minutes. Charlie, we have a discrepancy. Charlie, on my screen, it does say that Anissa said smoke right above you. And very soon I will be adding a screen here, just so that way you guys can see on my screen who said it first. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, starting right now. about another 15 seconds for the break. Three, two, one. All right, break is over. All right, guys, the stream will go on for 2 hours. I'll be streaming 2 more times tonight. Currently in the lead for joining the Hall of Champions is Anissa, followed by Pikachu, Chibi, and Charlie is actually already on the Hall of Champions. We are going to continue on. We're going to do one balloon, let a couple people return from the break, and then we're going to go back to Blurt, a personal fan favorite. The first person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. You guys are allowed as many guesses as you want. You're allowed to start guessing whenever. Lucky Wade isn't here from last night. He would have wiped the floor. Wade was doing very, very good. Charlie, Wade gave you a run for your money last night, but you prevailed and entered the Hall of Champions. So, congratulations. Yeah, Wade was doing good. Wade was doing good. All right, the first person to correctly tell me. You're glad Joe also did very good. The first person to tell me what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. All right, guys, it is done. I'm going to go ahead and draw the face. It is not a mouse. It is not a monkey. First person to correctly guess what I have made will get a point on the scoreboard. It is a turtle. Turtle is correct. A turtle is correct. All right, Anissa, let me go ahead and make sure that you were the first person to say turtle. And it looks like you were. You were going to get a point. You're going to get a point. Anissa in the lead with 10 points for entering the Hall of Champion. But Phantom with 11 points for the lead of the game. All right. Turtle. It was a turtle. All right, guys. We're going to play Blurt. We're going to play Blurt. This is where I give you guys the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition, a signature, especially of a famous person. The second definition, a young sheep. The first definition, a signature, especially of a famous person. The second definition, a young sheep. Lamb and autograph is correct. I accidentally read the second one first. Thankfully, you guys got it right in time. All right, Anissa got both of those points. Anissa, you got both of those points. Let me go ahead and give you points on the scoreboard. I lost my marker. Where did it? There we go. Anissa with the 2 points. We're going to play another round of Blurt. All right, Charlie, I'm going to have to go through my settings and try to make the latency as low as possible on here. All right, guys, we're going to continue on with Blurt. This is where I give you the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be given out. The first definition, an African ape that has a broad, heavy body and dark hair and is the largest and most powerful of the apes. The second definition, a tank, glass bowl, or other container filled with water in which fish, water animals, and water plants are kept. Chimpanzee is incorrect. I'm going to read the definitions again. The first definition, an African ape that has a broad, heavy body. Gorilla is correct for an African ape that has a broad, heavy body and dark hair and is the largest and most powerful of the apes. The second definition, was aquarium. That is correct, which was a tank, glass bowl, or other container filled with water in which fish, water animals, and water plants are kept. It looks like Anissa got the point for aquarium, and Charlie got the point for gorilla. Let me go ahead and give you guys your points. Anissa and Charlie, congratulations on your points. We're going to play another round of Blurt. Let me clean up this mess a little bit. Guys, you guys really like Blurt? I really like Blurt. Blurt's been requested a lot. We're going to play another round of Blurt. The first person to tell me the definition for either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition: something that plants, animals, or people eat or take in to keep them alive and help them grow. The second definition: a small sealed container with chemicals inside it that makes or stores electricity. Food is correct, Javier. Water is not. A small sealed container with chemicals inside it that makes or store electricity is the second definition. I'm going to go ahead and give Javier his point while you guys think of the first. Fumes is in... battery is correct. Who said battery? It would be Anissa. Congratulations. And guys, did I not come up with these definitions? These are the Webster Dictionary definitions. All right, guys, we're going to do a random balloon animal. The first person to correctly tell me what I have made will get a point on the scoreboard. This is always a fast one. Oldie but goldie. Who's going to be the first person to get it? I like to throw it in there. Who's going to be the first person to get it? It's a dog. That is correct. Anissa with the point. All right. We're going to spin the wheel to see which is next. I'm going to skip the lights as per request by somebody in the audience who is prone to epilepsy. So we're going to go ahead and skip the lights on this one out of respect. We're going to spin the wheel and see what we are playing next. It is a mystery. We're going to go ahead and do Battleship. But before we do Battleship, is there trivia? Trivia will be added. Trivia will be added. Who said dog first? It does look like Anissa did say dog first on mine, Charlie. Yep. Anissa did say dog first on mine. Okay, so there's a question mark, so that means I get to decide. So what we're going to do is we're going to play another round of Battleship. Chibi, it also, I see that you did say dog twice, but on my screen it does say Anissa did say dog first. I'm going to use my screen as a tiebreaker. Guys, I will be adding a screen here this week, hopefully before next week, and I will have a screen to be able to show you guys. I will be able to show you guys what the chat on my screen. Guys, we're going to play another round of Battleship. How Battleship works. How Battleship works is I have ships hidden all over my battlegrounds, and you guys have to try to hit them by pairing a letter and a number. The letter must be between A and J. The number must be between 1 and 10. Go ahead and start your guesses. Where are my ships hidden? The first person to hit that spot on the ship will get a point. The ships are hidden on a grid. The grid columns are numbered 1 through 10. The grid rows are numbered A through J. See a lot of guesses. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Welcome back, Phantom. You guys are allowed as many guesses as you want. The ships are hidden on a grid. The columns are labeled 1 through 10. The rows are labeled A through J. It is a 10 by 10 grid. All right. Time is up. We're going to go ahead and read the answers out. Lesson Osei Wasu, congratulations on your pregnancy. All right, guys, we have J1 is a miss. H1. Hit. H1 is a hit. Who said H1? It looks like Phantom said H1. Let me go ahead and give you your point, Phantom. And we're going to continue on. We are going to continue on with the points. E3. E3 is a miss. E4, miss. E5, miss. I9, miss. G, incomplete answer. C6, miss. F6. We have a hit. We have a hit. Who said F6? Looks like Chibi. Congratulations on your point. Then we go and ahead and give you your point, and we will continue on. G6, miss. J4, miss. D6, hit. D6 is a hit. Who said D6? That would be Javier. Let me give Javier the point. H8. Who said H8 is a hit? Let me see who said H8. Phantom, you said H8. Let me give you a point on the board. Continuing on. A5. Oh, it is a hit, but it was already a hit. Sorry, I should not have done the cannon. E6 is a miss. And guys, if you hit something that's already been hit, you do not get the point. C1. Hit. Congratulations, Phantom. Go ahead and give you your point. F6. F6 is a hit, but it was already a hit. C3. Miss. G6. Miss. H8. Hit. In 1 second, let me get one of these pegs in. Let me see who said H8. That would be Charlie. Let me go ahead and give Charlie the point. All right. D6 is a hit, but it was already a hit. D3 is a miss. H6. Hit. H6 is a hit. That would be Javier with the point on H6. B7. Miss. I6. I6 is a miss. G3. Miss. J6. Miss. E2 is a hit. All right, continue on. There we go. Now we give the point to Phantom. Quick. All right, C8. Oh, I think I missed one. C7 is a miss. C8 is a miss. E1 hit. E1 is a hit. All right, who said E1? That would be Chibi. Let me go ahead and give Chibi the point. All right, A9 is a miss. A6 is a hit, but it was already a hit. H1 is a hit, but it was already a hit. A9 is a miss. A8 is a miss. B9 is a miss. J1 is a miss. C9 is a miss. D9 is a miss. J1 is a miss. E9 is a miss. All right, guys, that would be it for Battleship. Congratulations to everybody who got points on the scoreboard. All right, like I said, I have used the wrong marker, so I'm just going to move some points over so they're easier for me to keep track of. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. That was good hits. That was a lot of hits. Wasn't H8 already a hit? Wasn't H8 already a hit? H8 was a hit, but there was also another 8 that was in there. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. We are going to play a round of Blurt. All right, guys, how Blurt works is I'm going to give you the definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. Who's in the lead currently? Well, Phantom, you are in the lead for... Oh, actually, Phantom, you're tied with Anissa, both at 15, followed by Javier at 13. And since Phantom and Javier are both already in the Hall of Champions, it looks like Anissa is currently on their way to entering the Hall of Champions. Anissa, your biggest competitor for today would be Pikachu. And I don't even... Oh, no, it would be Chibi with 6. Chibi's trying to catch up, and Chibi might. So... Anissa has been on a hot streak. We have 3 Hall of Champions in tonight. Guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to Blurt, where I give you the definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word gets a point. Up to 2 words will be handed out. The first definition is the part of the body that joins the head to the shoulders. The second definition is the space in a house just under the roof. The first definition repeated, the part of the body that joins the head to the shoulders. Neck is correct. The second definition is the space in a house just under the roof, and attic is correct. It looks like Phantom got both of these points. All right, moving on. We're going to play another round of Blurt. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these cards real quick. All right, guys, moving on. We're going to play another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition of 2 words. The first person to know me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, a juicy yellow fruit that has a sour taste. The second definition, a solid stick of wax formed around a wick or string that is burned to give light or heat. The first definition, a juicy yellow fruit that has a sour taste. Lemon is correct. The second definition, a solid stick of wax formed around a wick or string that is burned to give light or heat, and a candle is correct. All right, on my screen, it looks like Phantom got a point for lemon and Javier got a point for candle. Phantom getting a point and Javier getting a point. Charlie, you're still doing very, very good, and as long as you're here and having fun, that is okay, and you are already on the Hall of Champions, which is amazing. You're getting up there on the scoreboard today. Guys, we're going to play another round of Blurt. We're going to play another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition of 2 words, and the first person to know me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition, a rounded lump as on the back of a camel. The second definition, an animal that has hooves, horns, and a beard and is raised in many parts of the world for its milk, meat, and wool. Hump would be correct. And I see, Chibi, you had a typo. However, I'm going to give it to you. Phantom is correct. I'm sorry. Yes, Phantom is correct with goat. Yes, Chibi, typos are okay. I'm going to give it to you. Chibi with the point. And the first person to say goat was Phantom. All right, Charlie, it was great playing. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a good one. Guys, just so you know, we have... Let me check how long we have left for this stream. I think it's about 40 minutes, roughly. Yes, we have about 40 minutes left in the stream. Anissa, your internet is lagging. Anissa, you are in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. Have a good night. Charlie. All right, guys, we're going to play one more Blurt, and then we're going to spin the wheel. All right, guys, this is where I give you the definition. Blurt is where I give you the definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition. October 31st, on which children often dress in costumes go out in the evening to play tricks or ask for treats. What is the definition? What is the word? The second definition is a young cow or bull. Halloween is correct. The second definition, a young cow or bull. Calf is correct. The first person, Chibi, it looks like you got both of those points on my screen. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we have next. Oh, it looks like it's Blurt, but we just played Blurt. We're going to go ahead and spin it again. It is a mystery. It is a mystery. We're going to go ahead. We're going to play one that you guys have not seen in a while. If I can find it. All right, guys. We are going to play Outburst. How Outburst works is I'm going to give you guys a category, and up to 10 points can be handed out. Give me a second. These ones are not the best cards. Some games are adult games. I have to make sure I filter out so that way it is appropriate for everyone. We're going to play Outburst up to 10 points. Up to 10 points. Okay. The category is farm animals. Up to 10 points can be handed out. If your answer is on this board, you will get a point. Go ahead and start. The round will begin. The category is farm animals. And what do they sound like? Or just the animals. Name the animals. If your answer is on here, you will get a point. Chris Kits, welcome back. The category is farm animals. Make as many guesses as you like. If you are the first person to guess correctly one of the guesses on here, you'll get a point. Up to 10 points can be handed out. Up to 10 points can be handed out. You give a few more seconds. All right. Time is over. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read out the answers. Now, just so you guys know, I'm going to also read off the answers on here just so that way, in case I miss one of your answers. The answers on this card was cows, chickens, horses, pigs, roosters, goats, cats, dogs, mice, sheep. I will admit, the person who made this game did not edit it the best. Sometimes things are repeated. Like a rooster is a male chicken, and so that can be a little confusing. Pig is correct. Who got pig? Chris Kits, you got... All right, congratulations, Chris Kits. Chris Kits, let me go ahead and add you to the scoreboard. I do remember you from the other day. You were already in the Hall of Fame, but this is your first time entering the scoreboard today. Congrats. We give Chris Kits their point. Actually, I'm going to leave the scoreboard right here for this round, just so that way I can make it a little bit faster and we can move on. Cow. Cow is on here. That is 1 point to Phantom. Phantom, you're at 20 points. Donkey. There's a donkey on here. Donkey is not on here. Goat. Goat is on here. Another point for Phantom. Goat. It was said first by Phantom. Horse. Horse is on here. Another point for Phantom. Goat was already said. Horse was already said. Cow was already said. Goat already said. Cow. Sheep. Sheep is on here. 1 point to Anissa. Pig. Pig was already said. Chicken. All right, chicken. There we go. Chicken. First person to say chicken on my screen was Phantom. Get the same color in 1 second. All right. Goat was already said. Chicken was already said. Sheep was already said. Goat and pigs and cows, horses, donkey, they were already said. Chicken was already said. Hen was kind of already said with chicken. Bull. Do we have a bull? No. Cow was already said, though. What do we have left? We have roosters, dogs, and mice. Rooster was kind of a weird one. Rooster, said by Javier. All right, now we have dogs and mice. Dogs and mice. All right, I'm going to keep going just to see if any of you guys got it. Chris Kits said dog. I'm going to go ahead and give you the point. Now, if anybody said mice after. All right. Gamer Tales, welcome back. Of course I remember you. You're on the Hall of Fame. Of course I remember you. All right, guys, let me check up with the players, and then we are going to continue. Chibi, links are not clickable in live streams, just so you know. These are good guesses. A few people got a few points. Welcome back, Gamer Tales. You said, all right. Hold on. Chris said they saw before Phantom did. You might have on your screen. However, Phantom actually said cow. It's the second guess on here was cow, and it was by Phantom. And on my screen, he was the first person to say it. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. We are going to continue on. We're going to play another round of Blurt. I'm going to play another round of Blurt. This is where I give you the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word of either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. They're up to 2 points will be handed out. The first definition, a short, narrow board mounted on roller skate wheels. The second definition, a large, glossy black bird with a harsh, hoarse call. The first definition, a short, narrow board mounted on roller skate wheels. Skateboard is correct. The second definition, a large, glossy black bird with a harsh, hoarse call. Crow is correct. It looks like Javier said skateboard first on my screen, and Phantom said crow first on my screen. Point to both of them. Phantom, you're going to make me need a bigger board. You are counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. I'll have you guys know, as per requested by one of the previous Hall of Champions, that I start displaying who has ever gotten the most amount of points in one stream, and that is currently the Hall of Champion Javier Goatman with 32 points. I'll be start displaying that in the next couple days. So if you guys ever beat the high score, your name will replace that. Phantom, you are currently at 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. All right, guys, we're going to do a balloon animal. Let me beat his record. I'm not going to let you. You have to earn it. I'm not going to let you. You have to earn it. But if you beat it, then you earned it, and your name will replace it. And I will also probably add that to that board. It is possible. It is possible. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. All right, guys. I haven't made this one on stream yet. It's a little bit of a new one. Let me hopefully remember how to make it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to switch that one up last second. I'm not going to lie. I definitely forgot how to make that one. Sorry, guys. Only a couple minutes before stream. We're going to go ahead and go with a different one. I'll have to rewatch that video after the stream so it can be in the next one. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Alright, guys. This one's freaking huge. Where's the marker? Where's the marker? An animal is correct. 1 point. No. Yeah, an animal is correct. We'll go a little bit more specific than that, though. Alright, guys. It is a giraffe. Giraffe is correct. Who was the first person to say giraffe? I will be going back and checking. I will be going back and checking. It looks like it was Criskets. Congratulations, Criskets. Let me go ahead and give you your point. Go ahead and give you your point. All right, guys, we are going to... I was trying to make a bunny. I was trying to make a bunny and I just forgot the next fold, so I'm going to have to relearn that one before the next stream starts. All right, Chibi, you said it was you. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. It looks like we have a discrepancy in the chat. Hold on. Everybody stop. We're going to figure this out. All right. Stop. Hello, Homer Simpson. Hold on. Chris Kitts did say giraffe first. Guys. We're going to go ahead and stick with giraffe for the final answer. With Chris Kitts said it first, and that is final. It is first on my screen. Welcome, Homer. This is where we play a game. All right, guys. I host the game. You guys play them. We're going to play another round of Blurt, where the first person who tells me the correct word for either definition that I give, I will give 2 definitions, can get a point on the scoreboard. All right, Chibi, I hope you have a good day. I will have a screen displayed up here to show you guys that it is, because of internet, the first at the top. Have a good one, Chibi. I try to keep it fair. I know it can be a little unfair with the internet, though. We are going to continue on. The first person to get either correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. The first definition is to get food ready for eating by using heat. The second definition is someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. The first definition is to get food ready for eating by using heat. Cook is correct. The second definition is someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. Nope, annoying is not correct. Noisy is not correct. Someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. I didn't know someone was part of this definition, so it's actually kind of interesting. Nope. Someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. Nope. Someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. Child, brother, these are funny guesses. Guys, this is the Webster's dictionary definition. Oh, bother! I thought that said brother. No. All right, guys. Nuisance, child. It's not child. Someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. It is not child, guys. The first person to tell me the correct word to this definition will get a point. And while you guys think of it, your little sister. I'm going to go ahead back and see who said cook first. And I'm going to go ahead and give them that point, which goes to Phantom. It is not a nuisance. It might be your little sister, and it might be your child, and it might be your brother, but that is not the dictionary definition of this word. I'm going to go ahead and give Phantom that point for cook. All right, guys, it looks like I'm going to give you guys 10 more seconds. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. It is right. Someone or something that is irritating or troublesome. Bothersome. Nope. Oh, you got it! Pesty. It was close enough. It was pest. Close enough. My God. Okay, the time I almost just called the time on that one. It was pest. I will give it to you for pesty. Phantom, you got the next point. All right, guys. Yeah, that is okay. You guys had a lot of good guesses. Let me go ahead and get the timer out of here. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and switch it up. Yeah, I also don't know if I would have gotten a lot of these, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad I'm reading. We have another 20 minutes in the game left, 25 minutes in the stream. Currently, Anissa is in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions, but Phantom is in the lead of the game night with 25 points. All right, guys, we are going to spin the wheel and see what we're playing next. I think Child was the best one. All right, what do we have? We have a mystery. We're going to go ahead and spin it again, though. We're going to let the wheel decide our fate. Mystery again, spinning it again. All right, guys, we have Battleship. we have Battleship. Alright, guys. You know the name of the game, Battleship. The first person to correctly tell me where I hid my ships. I'm sorry, the first person to correctly hit these ships. I have a bunch of ships hidden on my battlefield on a 10 by 10 grid. The columns are numbered 1 through 10. Go ahead and start guessing. The rows are labeled A through J. Go ahead and pair a letter with a number. The letter must be between A and J. The number must be between 1 and 10. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. You are allowed as many guesses as you would like. Once the 30 seconds is up on my timer, I'm going to stop, and everybody, all guesses above when I said done will be counted. We are playing Battleship. We are playing Battleship. We're halfway through with the timer. Halfway through the timer. Five more seconds. All right, time is out. Time is out. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and read off the answers, and I'm going to see who has... Wait. See if there's any hits for... see if anybody got hits this time. Well, you guys got a lot last time, too, but... B1 is a hit, but it was already a hit. A2 is a miss. B2, hit. Who said B2? That would be Javier. Let me go ahead and give Javier the point. F2, miss. F3, miss. A1, miss. A2, miss. A3, miss. D3, miss. H9, miss. G6, miss. F4, hit, but it was already a hit. H1, hit, but it was already a hit. I9, miss. H7, hit. H7 is a hit. All right, Phantom with another point. G7, miss. F5. F5 is a hit. Who said F5? That would be Anissa. Anissa said F5. All right. Give me 1 second. Lost my marker. Here we go. Continuing on. Continuing on. H8 is a hit, but it was already a hit. J9 is a miss. E8. E8 is a miss. B8 is a miss. F6 is a hit, but it was already a hit. J1 is a miss. J2 is a miss. J6. J6 is a miss. F7. F7 is a hit, but it was already a hit. B9 was a miss. C2 was a miss. F8. Let me find F8. F8 is a hit, but it was already a hit. D2 is a miss. B6 is a miss. F9 is a miss. E4 is a miss. G6, miss. J1, miss. 5. Oh, wait. F5, hit, but it was already a hit. C4, miss. All right, guys. That would be it for Battleship. Congratulations, everybody who got their points. Congratulations. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and play Blurt. We're going to go ahead and play Blurt. This is where I give you guys the definition for 2 words, and the first person to tell me either word will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition, a United States or Canadian coin worth 1/100th of a dollar. The second definition, to stay in a low voice that is hard to understand. Cent is incorrect. A United States or Canadian coin worth 1/100th of a dollar. And then the second definition, to say in a low voice that is hard to understand. Mutter is incorrect. You guys are close with your guesses, but we're going for the actual word. Murmur is not correct. It's close. You guys are close. A United States or Canadian coin worth 1/100th of a dollar is the first definition. The second definition, to say in a low voice that is hard to understand. Mumble is correct. Mumble is correct. Oh, and I see you guys did say it. Penny is also correct. All right. Cent. You guys were close with cent. You guys were close with cent, but it is not the word that was on here, so I'm not giving it out to cent. I'm going to give it out to penny, which was phantom, and then mumble, which was also phantom. Anissa, you were close with that one. I could see you were right after. 2 points for phantom. Javier, you better be careful. Phantom is coming for the high score. Phantom is coming for the high score. Phantom is at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. Oh, I bet Javier is going to try a lot harder on the next stream and just destroy to get back up in case Phantom gets up there. Javier said penny. Did Javier say penny? Oh, Javier did say penny. Javier did say penny. Thank you. All right, guys, since I'm going to be starting to keep track of the high score, I'm not going to do it this stream, but if I accidentally give points, I probably should at some point start taking them away if you guys are going to be competing for the spot. I'm not going to do it this stream because if I change the rules, I need to apply it in a future stream and not the stream where the rule changes. Because now if you two are going to be competing, now I need to be very fair with that. And I think so. I'm going to be careful about that because I do want to keep it fair, but this is a developing stream. So I will not be taking points away this stream moving forward. I might be. We're going to have to see. We're just going to have to see. All right. We're going to play another one. Or give double points to the winner. Nisa, you want your points. I see. You want your points. I see. That's actually... That's interesting. That's a good suggestion. I do write your guys' suggestions down. We're going to play another round of Blurt. Just so you guys know, we have about 10 minutes left. We have about 10 minutes of gameplay left, 15 minutes of the stream left. All right, guys. We're going to play another round of Blurt where I give you 2 definitions, and the first person to give me the correct answer for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points will be handed out, can be handed out. The first definition, the darkest of all colors. The second definition, to say one is sorry. The first definition, the darkest of all colors. The second set definition, to say one is sorry. Black is correct. And apologize is correct. I will, guys, have you know, I will be streaming 2 more times today. I will be streaming at least 2 more times today. Oh, let me make sure. The first person on my screen to say black was Phantom, and the first person on my screen to say apologize was Phantom. Was it a double win? It was a double win, Phantom. Congratulations. Oh, Phantom, you are 1 point away from tying Javier's high score. You are 2 points away from being the highest earner on this stream. Chris Kitts, I am very sorry about your internet. I know that part does make the stream a little bit unfair, and I do want to apologize for that one, guys. All right, we're going to... Phantom has rigged your screen. It's not... All right, we're going to continue. We're going to do another round of Blurt, where I give you guys the definition of 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. The first one is a large animal that has hooves, a long mane and tail, and is used for riding or for pulling heavy loads. The second definition, a musical instrument that has 4 strings and is played with a bow. Line is incorrect. Horse is correct. The second definition, a musical instrument that has 4 strings and is played with a bow. Violin is correct. And it looks like Phantom just surpassed Javier for the highest score earned on this stream. Congratulations, Phantom. Double win again. Double win again. Well, guys, have you know, though, I'm sure Javier can get back up here. As a mod, he is probably the number one person who watches the screen. New high score. New high score. Phantom has possessed the screen. Well, Phantom is a Phantom. So, we're going to go ahead and do another blurt. We're going to do another blurt. The first person to correctly guess the word for either of these definitions will get a point on the board. Up to 2 points are handed out. The first definition, a piece of land where food, crops, and animals are raised. The second definition, a group of 12. The first definition, a piece of land where food, crops, and animals are raised. The second definition, a group of 12. Farm is correct. And dozen is correct. The first person on my screen to say farm was Chris Kitts. The first person to say dozen was Phantom. 1 point to Chris Kitts, 1 point to Phantom. All right. We're going to do another blurt. We're going to do another blurt. Oh, you know what? We're going to do a hard blurt. We are going to do a hard one. All right. This is going to be a little tricky, guys. Well, we'll see. Maybe not. I don't know you guys' vocabulary. We're going to play Blurt, where I'm going to give you guys 2 definitions, and the first person to give me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. The first definition is the kitchen of a ship or airplane. The second definition, a plant with light green leaves and white berries, often used as a Christmas decoration. Yes, that was a hard one. The first one was a hard one, yes. The first definition, the kitchen of a ship or airplane. The second one, galley, is correct. An ornament is not correct. The second definition, a plant with light green leaves and white berries, often used as a Christmas decoration. I'm going to go ahead and give Phantom the point for galley. Mistletoe is correct. Mistletoe is correct. Congratulations, Chris Kitts, on your point. All right, I do have to carefully watch the stream time. We still have a few more minutes. Perfect. We still have a few more minutes. All right, we're going to do, that was a hard one. We're going to do another hard one. We're going to do another round of Blurt, where I give you guys 2 definitions, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definitions. Welcome back. Welcome to Sister's World. Just so you know, I'm about to end the stream in about 10-ish minutes, but I will be streaming 2 more times today. All right, guys, we're going to play Blurt, where I give you 2 definitions. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point. The first definition, the backbone. The second definition, a case for holding arrows. Spine is correct. The second definition, a case for holding arrows. Quiver is correct. Looks like 2 points to Phantom. 2 points to Phantom. All right, we're going to play another round of Blurt, where I give you guys the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word gets a point on the scoreboard to either definition. The correct word to either definition. The first definition, an insect that is similar to a butterfly but usually flies at night. The second definition, a yellow songbird that is popular as a pet. Moth is correct. Lovebird is not correct. Moth is correct, and goldfish, a yellow songbird that is popular as a pet. As goldfish is popular as a pet, it is not a bird. And it looks like canary is correct. So on my screen, the first person to say moth was Phantom, and the first person to say canary was also Phantom. Phantom, I'm running out of board. All right. We're going to go ahead and to a balloon. How many points do you have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You have 40 points, Phantom. You have 40 points. Yes, Anissa, you are still in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. You are still in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions, Anissa, and we only have a few minutes left. Phantom, that is crazy. Phantom, you currently have the highest score on this stream. In the history of this stream. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and make something. All right, the name of the game is What's That Balloon? The first person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Not a flower. It's not a butterfly. It is not a flower. It is not a moth. It is a dragonfly. That is correct. I'm going to see who the first person to say dragonfly is, and I will award the point correctly. It looks like Phantom said dragonfly. Oh, I'm sorry, Phantom. I misread. Now you're at 40 points. Now you're at 40 points. I thought that the last thing had a slash through, but now you're at 40 points. So my apologies on that. All right, we're going to do a blurt. We're going to do a blurt where I give you guys the definition to 2 words, and the first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition, a round object used in games. Yes, that is the highest ever, Phantom. The second definition, a geometric figure having 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. Ball is correct. 1 more point to Phantom. Let's see who gets the second definition. A geometric figure having 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. Square is correct. All right, Phantom, 2 more points. Where do I even put them? Where do I... Oh, my. I have to start going here. All right, we're going to do another round of blurt. We're going to do another round of blurt. All right, guys, blurt is where I give you 2 definitions. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out. The first definition, someone in a circus who performs tricks and tells jokes to make people laugh. The second definition, a small piece of paper with a design on the front and a sticky back. You are at 42. Clown is correct. The second definition, a small piece of paper with a design on the front and a sticky back. Really goofy way to call this. I'm learning something here. That's cool. That's not what I would have guessed the definition of this would have been. A small piece of paper with a design on the front and a sticky back. And it looks like the first person to say clown was Anissa. So while you guys think about that, I'm going to go ahead and give Anissa the point. It's not a sticker. It is not a sticky note. I see you guys' chat right here. It is not a sticker. It is not a sticky note. The second definition is a small piece of paper with a design on the front and a sticky back. Stamp is correct. Anissa, 1 more point for Anissa. Stamp is correct. All right, guys. It looks like there's only a few minutes left in the stream, but that is going to be the last of the points that are handed out. That is going to be the last of the points that are handed out. So I'm going to go ahead and announce the winners. We have Phantom, who is already in the Hall of Champions, now with the new highest score on this stream of 42 points. That is the most points earned in one stream. Congratulations. And to announce the winner of who will be joining the Hall of Champions would be Anissa. Anissa, congratulations. You are joining the Hall of Champions. Congratulations, Anissa. You have joined the Hall of Champions, and we have many people who are joining the Hall of Fame, and you guys' names will be added on the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations for the new high score of the game, which is Phantom and Anissa. Congratulations for joining the Hall of Champions. All right, guys, so this is where I'm going to pop all of the balloons, and so just be aware that it can get a little bit loud. Yet again, Anissa, congratulations for joining the Hall of Champions. You are the victory of today's stream. And Phantom, congratulations for beating the high score on the stream. That is very impressive. That is very impressive. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start popping. I will be back in 1 hour after the stream ends. I will be doing 2 more streams today, so 2 more people will join the Hall of Champions. Hey, Ryan, welcome back. Maverick, welcome back. Hey, guys, just so you know, the stream just ended, but what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be coming back in 1 hour and doing another 2-hour stream, and I will be streaming 2 more times today. So I'll be streaming an hour from now, and then about 4 hours from now. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys just missed it. You just got to the end. But I will be streaming 2 more times today for 2 hours each. So there will be 2 more streams today. 2 more game nights today. All right, guys. I hope to see you back, okay? Phantom, hopefully join the next stream too. Awesome. Yes, Ryan and Maverick, come back. All right, guys? There will be 2 more streams today. All right, guys, I will be back in about 1 hour for the next stream. 1 hour on the dot. Thank you, guys, for playing.